Hi, welcome to the Mammoth Tech Show. I'm Jeff.
I'm Frankie.
And today we're going to be talking about cooking in the microwave.
Yes.
And we're talking about a couple of little devices. And this one's the first one. It is the Range Mate.
Yes. We've had that one for quite a while.
We've had this one for quite a while. Been meaning to cover it, but just never got round to it.
Yes.
But we saw a video on another YouTuber's channel, Barry Lewis.
Yes.
Excellent YouTuber. Definitely go along and have a look
at his
videos.
He's Mr. Barry Lewis, I think, on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter.
Just have a look around.
Yeah, just have a look.
I'll do a link to the specific video. He did a video in which he featured, actually it might have been one because it had Ashens in as well.
Yes.
But they were doing toasted sandwiches and they showed this, the Mico.
It's the Morphy. Yes, it's the Mico from Morphy Richards, and it's the Toastie.
But they work on very similar principles, basically. They were having a go with this, and it looked like it was an interesting thing, so we picked it up and thought, oh, hang on, it's very similar to this thing, and we'll just cover them both. So, yeah. Like I said, have a look down in the link and have a look for that, or possibly I'll do it as a little card up the top, and you can see some things being made using that. And shall we talk about this one or this one first?
Let's talk about that
one because that was the one we first got. Yes. Well, yeah, basic principles first. This is a device for cooking things like, well, anything, meat, burgers, sausages, anything like that in a microwave. Now, as you probably are aware, cooking things like that in a microwave doesn't usually end well. Because of the way microwaves work, it just heats up the water in whatever's being cooked inside it, rather than cooking from the outside and getting the edge in the exterior all nice and cooked, and you just end up with stuff that's not nice if you just stick a burger in or whatever. These work differently.
Yes. And the other thing you might notice with that one is the big hunk of metal.
That's that. Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, this has a very thick base and proper metal.
And as we all know, metal and microwaves don't normally mix.
Yeah, metal and microwaves don't normally mix.
Which is where these devices.
How they get round that is by being contained. When you put this on that, then the metal isn't exposed within the microwave. There are other things that you can get which are similar to that. The egg boilers, there's like the boilie egg boiler, and they have a similar sort of thing with a metal inside, but it's completely covered. Yeah. It seems as long as the metal is enclosed, it's okay. It's when it's sort of exposed that bad things happen. But yeah, the metal gets around that by being inside here, and I think that's metal as well. But this is enamelized as well, so that's fine. This bit also stops microwaves getting directly to what's inside. And you might be thinking, well, if the microwaves can't get to what's inside, how does it cook? Well, the microwaves heat this rather thick base. Inside this base is a lump of, stuff. Something, all right, without sawing it in half and finding out. Presumably some sort of gel or similar, but basically a microwavable slab of something is inside the base of that. This gets hot as it's being microwaved, which then in turn makes this base very hot, and things just cook on it as they would if this was just a pan on an oven top. And then you cook it. So that it basically turns microwave cooking into normal frying pan or skillet style cooking.
So you have your normal, your bacon comes out as if it's been fried, your sausages, But
because
it has the convenience. But you have the convenience of the speed of doing it in the microwave. So we did some frozen burgers the other day, and it took 8 minutes.
Yeah, because it's technically it's not microwave cooking, because you aren't cooking with the microwave. You're just heating this bit with the microwaves, which then heats the metal base, which then cooks whatever it is that you happen to be cooking. And you have, of course, with that the convenience of, you might just be in a little place, a little bed sit or somewhere which doesn't have any form of, ability to cook on a frying pan or skillet or anything like that. You might be in an office or somewhere like that, which you've literally just got a microwave and a kettle, and that's it.
Yeah.
Suddenly, with this sort of thing, you've got the ability to make yourself pretty much anything you could make on a frying pan.
On a frying pan.
Or anything like that, yeah.
And it's not soggy like you would have done if you'd put it in the microwave.
Obviously, it's being cooked in a microwave in this thing. So you can't watch it as it's going or turn it over so much as easily. But this, basically, it does work very well.
Yes.
There are a couple of weirdnesses about this one, because apparently you can't immerse this in water in order to wash it. So you can't just drop it in the dishwasher. And I don't think it's my dishwasher safe at all.
No, soap and water.
Yeah, so basically we find that the easiest thing to do is just get the hot tap running, get that nice and warm, and just run it under the hot tap, and that will just stuff just washes straight off. You can just sort of wipe it off from there, and this actually comes off really nice and clean every time. It's a good non-stick surface they put on. It's a good quality non-stick surface. So yeah, that is the range mate, and there are a few other different variations on this from different manufacturers, but they all basically work in the same way, as does this little chap here, which is a sandwich toaster.
Yes.
And unlike the old sandwich toasters of your Breville's and all that sort of stuff, it does work in a similar sort of a way. The microwaves, instead of being a big base it heats up, the microwaves heat up this sort of silicon substance. And here we have the metal plates again, but as last time, they're covered up like that. They're covered up like that, and the metal isn't exposed within the microwave. But you make it toast a sandwich like you would normally.
Yes.
Buttering and stuff like that, putting whatever it is. If you watch the video that in the link, they put some rather odd things in it.
Yes.
Yeah. But you can put normal, sane things in if you want. They'll work just as well.
I like it for just plain cheese toasties.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. But yeah, you put those on, clamp it together, and like that, and stick it in the microwave, and exactly the same way as this. This will work by heating this stuff, which then heats the metal plates inside, and you have a toasted sandwich, and it works extremely well.
Yes.
And it's anyways, it's actually better designed than this, because this is completely comes apart completely. Just push it apart like this. All the various separate bits actually come apart.
And
this separate comes, yes, all dishwasher safe. And then even this bit comes off, and you can just clean it in the dishwasher, or just do it in the sink or whatever as normal. It does become a bit of a puzzle putting it back again. But basically, you just got to remember that to align sort of the diagonal thing, basically the trick to it is ensure that one of the arrows on one side points to A and one of the arrows on the other side points to B when you put it back together. If you get it right, then you'll find that the obviously the most important bit is that the diagonals will line up, but also you'll find that yeah, I'll do it so it does. The little logo, the Mico, and the little toast are the same way up.
And also there's
yes.
a little
Oh,
vent
yes,
here.
yes, I forgot about this. Yeah. There are some little gaps here which are basically vents to allow the hot air and steam and stuff to escape. If you got it right, those will be in line, and also the logos will be in line. But yeah, this is comes apart nicely, goes back together nicely, if a bit brain teasingly, and it's easy to clean, which is always a thing to bear in mind, because too many of these things are great when you use them first time, and then they're an absolute pain to clean. Anything like that is a pain to clean, you'll end up not using anymore.
Yeah, so one of the cons to this one.
Back together.
Yeah. So one of the cons to this one, which is a pro to
that
yes. one, is the fact that the range mate has got cool touch handles.
Yeah. This is nice and easy to pick up.
It's nice and easy to pick up out of the microwave. The Mico Toastie maker is not
because
cool touch.
because these bits are the bits that get hot. You can be very careful to get the edges like that, but
they do recommend wearing oven gloves to take it out of the microwave,
because this big surface will be hot. And you might get a little bit of whatever might leak out of these vents. You don't want to be scalded by boiling hot cheese or anything like that. So you have to be a little more careful when taking this one out of the microwave. So slight difference in that, but it makes up for it in the being easy to clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And part of its marketing spiel for the Toastie Maker, though, it does say that it's ideal to take to the office. I would say that it might be a tad heavy for doing that.
Yeah, this is a weight.
It is quite
definitely
hefty.
A weight. I mean, nothing technically against. You could make your sandwich up in the morning, clip it together, take it to work, and then just lunch comes along, bang this in the microwave, and you've got your toasted sandwich, and you can just take it home. You clip it together and keep it clipped together and wash it when you get home, or whatever. But it is a decent weight. I mean, I suppose if you're in a car, you just stick it in a bag or something like that. But if you're going to be carrying this is going to weigh old. Yeah, 2 little devices here that allow you to get over the age-old problem of how do I cook a sausage or whatever, or a toasted sandwich, or things that you couldn't normally cook in a microwave. They do a few other ones of these, don't they?
They do a jacket potato one and an egg one. But I haven't looked into those.
No, this one's probably the more useful, and
it's useful because if you want to do a toasted sandwich, you haven't got to clean your grill afterwards.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do it in your grill, the cheese just falls off the edge of your bread and gets everywhere. And it's just nice and easy. And if the cheese does spill out, it's easy to clean, and it only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah. So that's the Range Mate and the Mico
Toastie by Morphy Richards.
Yeah. And yes, thanks to Barry Lewis for
pointing us in the direction
of this, and and go and visit his channel. Very good YouTuber. Definitely recommended there. If you've got any comments about either of these, if you've used any sort of variations of these, because there are a few ones like this, if you've seen anything like this, let us know in the comments below. If you could give us a thumbs up, that would be really good. They really help. And if you'd like to see some more from us, why not subscribe? And I've been Jeff.
I've been Frankie.
This has been the Mammoth Tech Show, and you've been very kind to watch. Thank you very much.